atmosphere without feeling it. This feels like a big, big game, this whole environment.
So the Patriots defer, and the Raiders will get the football to start at the 25. And it's Lynch with the carry. Stiff arm to get outside, and more contact, and he fights hard for a couple. Second snap of the game in Mexico City, and Lynch with the carry, and the Raiders are within a yard of the first. Jim Nance, Tony Romo, Tracy Wolfson, and a half a yard of the first. Third and a foot for the Raiders on this first drive of the game, and it's Lynch easily up the middle with the first down carry.
Could look a little different today.
Carr throws. Got a completion, but very little there. That's Crabtree with Gilmore on the coverage. Let's meet. Going to give it to Washington. And the Patriots are on him in a hurry. Just a 2-yard gain. Chung, one of those to bring him down. You know, they've run it 4 of their first 5 plays. And now it's a 3rd and 5. Carr across the middle, and it's incomplete. Roberts tried to extend for it, but just a little out of reach.
And really in their secondary as well. It's the story of the season for the Raiders.
Marquette King punting here at high altitude. Amendola is the returner. He signals fair catch and secures it just outside the 12.
In here before the game, I've never seen warm-ups be more animated by a fan base than here. If you threw the Seattle Stadium next door, Jim, if you threw
ways against Denver last Sunday night, Burkhead. And there's a pass over to Cooks for a completion. Passes to Picks. 3rd and 3. They operate quickly. They go across the middle, and Amendola has the first down at the 30. And Gronkowski, of course, what will he do here? Got a big fan base to follow him. And that's Burkhead. Again, Burkhead caught a touchdown. He's a player of the year in the league last year, but it's been a tough go for the Raider defense as Brady looks to throw again. And the same guy he goes back to, Burkhead, with another reception. 1st and 10. And a handoff to White for a pickup.
Plays to get these guys all tired and gassed up.
Play action, pass. That's Bennett. And Bennett finally tossed down by Bowman.
Play fast, they can't communicate. They'll be out of position.
And again in a hurry, they pick up the 3rd and 1 with no trouble. White bursts ahead, and they've gone from their 13 all the way to the Raider 44, and just Lewis in the backfield. First down for New England. And it is Lewis. Quick contact, tries to bounce off the second hit, and he's thrown for a little loss. Remains in the backfield on 2nd and 11. Straight drop back for Brady. Now slides and throws, and it's a catch by Dwayne Allen. Brady looks left, goes middle. Amendola with the catch. And another New England first down. 4 first downs already picked up by the Patriots. He's moving Hollister around on the slot on the left side and still wants him in another place. And they go with Burkhead. Balls comes out. The ball is on the ground. And New England has recovered. Out of the gun, 2nd down and 2. To Lewis. And he's dropped for a loss of about 4.
He's not out there right now.
Raiders have converted on all 3 of their previous 3rd down attempts. 3rd and 6. Stepping up and gunning to the end zone. Incomplete.
Drive, but they've already replaced some starters out there.
Holding. Defense. Number 50. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Another new set of downs. In the red zone from the 19. Lewis with that quick burst. And he's met by Joseph, and Nelson came over to assist, gain of 4.
That's incredible.
2nd and 6. As Brady looks to throw. Pump fake goes the other way. And it's caught by Lewis. It makes a wiggle and then dives for the end zone touchdown.
Off his back foot, you're going to see Dion Lewis get back, and off his back foot the other side of the field, he throws the ball to Dion Lewis, and Corey James in coverage almost falls down because he's looking at the quarterback, and it allows Dion Lewis
against him. Third worst all time in any single season in the league history. Extra point. Gostkowski is good. Different quarterback to throw touchdowns in 3 different countries. Joining the likes of Derek Carr, by the way. Jay Cutler, Ryan Fitzpatrick. All right. And now their second drive against Gartner from the 25. Quick pass over to Patterson. And he's got a gain of about 6.
Entire league, second least amount. Patriots run the most plays.
2nd and 4, and Lynch with a good run and a first down.
Now what happened?
And 5 receivers on the field for this play, but a flag comes out. This is John Hussey and his crew.
Full start. Offense, number 10. 5-yard penalty. First down.
Play and you keep battling until the end of the year.
1st and 15. From the shotgun. Carr got hit when he threw it. He was trying to connect with Crabtree.
Played against the Chargers. Didn't look like himself, but that's, you got to give him credit for playing, really.
And that's a completion to Richard. Very good comparison. 3rd and 11. Carr heaves it down the field for Holton. And it's incomplete and intercepted off the deflection. That's Harmon who comes away with it.
You're going to see right here, look at Holton going up. Now watch his shoulder pad right here. The ball's going to hit his shoulder pad right there. Just got to turn your body just a little bit more. And that, I mean, that's the difference between a play where you're scoring points, his head right there at the end.
Yeah, he's going into his 2nd of the season. And now the Patriots from the 16. Open underneath, Lewis. Sidesteps a tackle by Joseph from the 28. Brady gets away from the pressure the first time, but not the second. And Mack gets to him. Getting some snaps at the end of that last drive. 2nd and 18. Play action fake. Brady goes sideline. Cooks. He's right in front of Sean Smith and has the catch. Danny Amendola traveled here to help promote the game. 3rd and 5, and it looked like maybe they got the Raiders to jump.
Encroachment. Defense, number 97. 5-yard penalty.
He got it. It's on Edwards. And
Correction.
this is
The 5-yard penalty results in a first down.
I'm telling you, Tom Brady in his last 2 games against the Jack Del Rio coach team.
feasted on him. Here's Lewis. And his numbers were staggering, actually.
It's 90% completion percentage. Why do the Steelers have trouble against him?
7 touchdowns and only 5 incompletions. And now he's 12 for 12. He's got Bennett on the short throw. The pickup of about 5.
And they coming up with it?
Up-tempo.
Up-tempo.
3rd and 5. And he's going for the deep one. Smith on the coverage. Cook.
It's the #1 rule. And Tom really tries to do that a lot. He's done it well this year.
Ryan Allen to Richard. And he's got the fair catch at the 13. He passed away 6 days after that matchup the following Saturday as Lynch is able to go out to about the 20-yard line.
Been all year.
2nd and 3. Standing in the pocket. Down the field. Has the completion at the 46. And 126 on the yardage total. 1st and 10. Crabtree pulls it down and balances himself to fight for an extra couple yards and get near the first. And a foot. That is a big part of the reason of this win streak. Got the first down with Washington.
Outs. We're going to stop him situationally in the red zone on 3rd down. So you practice that way more.
Here's Lynch. Not just one on that one. Gilmore and others around him. 2nd and 9. Trying to jump that route was Malcolm Butler.
If he doesn't.
3rd and 9. Carr has to roll out. Butler is chasing him. He goes to Cooper. We got a flag down.
Pass interference. Offense. Number 89. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
He moved back a little bit, and they'll usually rush, 3 or 4 guys.
Across the middle. Cooper stopped at the 45 by Butler.
Learning curve to the run game to really slow it down. They're figuring it out.
Here's King end over end trying to pin him. And he flies it into the end zone.
Touchdown para los New England Patriots.
Armando Quintero on the first drive of the game for the Patriots, and they're going for the deep one again, and they've got Cooks this time. He had to step on two defenders.
You're going to watch, he's double teamed, but the problem is he runs right through it. And Cooks is too fast. And Reggie Nelson can't catch up, and DJ Carey's got outside leverage.
The season for New England goes for 52. And out of reach for
A little too safe with the long ball. Now he wants his receivers to touch it every time.
Here's the throw to Gronkowski. Three Raiders around him, but another first down for New England.
And that's going to be a tough matchup. You'll see him on that matchup throughout the game.
Oh, and that time, Burkhead just kind of turned around. Tripped up after the catch. Well played by Bruce Irvin. A quarter than any team has in any quarter this year. But they got a 3rd and 11. Fires it at the 5. Gronk to the 3.
You know, he just stops.
Hand it off to White. And he's for the last 6 games in the last 2 minutes of the first half. 2nd and goal. There it is to Amendola, and he fights just to get back to the line. Here's the 3rd and goal play. Brady steps up, back in the end zone to Amendola for the touchdown.
The rush, he's going to wait to find the soft spot in the pocket. Here. He's going to look a little bit left, but he's feeling the rush. And when he feels that, it allows everybody to get open. The secret to him in the red zone is that when you play zone defense, what they're playing there, and you see Amendola back of the end zone, comes in, and it's touchdown. The difference, though, is Tom Brady's ability to extend the play.
Easily able to separate from the Raiders secondary, including Luani. And Gostkowski adds the extra point. And the hand of God goal, perhaps some would say the most famous goal in World Cup history. Took place here in June. And he comes back, scores a touchdown. Here's the first down play. Bootleg, Carr, sideline, dropped. Dropped by Crabtree. 2nd and 10, handoff, Lynch. Gallops outside, now weaves. He's going to have one of his longest runs of the season. As Oakland has the football right at the 50. Dump it over. Richard tries to go between the 2 defenders, stretches it out for 6. By the way,
So far, he's off to a great start. Just keep feeding him.
2nd and 5, and squirting through the hole. Tiny little opening for Richard here. Both went for touchdowns. First down from the 38. Richard. Second and 5. Richard. Again, there wasn't a whole lot there. It looked like it was going to be stuffed for no gain. They're going to mark him about a yard short.
Big plays. They like to just hand this off. Yep.
Got another first down. Richard.
But they need to take their time, Jim. Don't give this ball back.
Carr throws on the run to the end zone. And Crabtree's looking around and saying, wait, wasn't there contact by Gilmore? Minutes of the first half. Maybe the Raiders can change all that.
That's what you need to do. You should do that on 1st and 2nd now. Hand off to the left or right here. Probably right or right.
Cuts outside, picks up the 1st.
That was a risky handoff because they had too many guys.
Anderson into the backfield. They've run it with him a number of times this year. But they're going to go up top. From the pocket to the 3. It's caught by Roberts. The ball is punched out and recovered by New England.
Well, you're going to watch him fling this ball. Roberts got to protect that. It's like he's moving it out of the way to try and get a first down or something.
He wasn't down.
No, he's not down. Look at that punch. Look at the punch right there. Actually,
you could see it coming, though. Like you say, the way he was so carelessly handling the football.
Possible Hail Mary, possible 75-yard kick in this atmosphere.
Well, Lewis, that changes everything as he burst ahead out to the 28-yard line.
Best in the NFL in this situation. This is tough, though. 26 seconds, trying to get a field goal.
Brady all kinds of time. Looks for Cooks, incomplete at the 50.
There's a percentage in this.
We're talking an all-time record field goal.
Yeah, I think they're going to attempt it if they get there.
2nd and 10. Again, Brady looking for options. Goes to Amendola, and he's shoved out at the 45.
This is higher. I'm just saying it's 8 to 10 yards further. If you can kick it 60, you can kick it 67 or 8 here.
Across the middle.
And they know that. That's why timeout, field goal attempt right here.
All right. He's so reliable, 22 of 25 on the year. I'll say yes. Gostkowski from 62 yards. And again, well past and into the net with plenty to spare in the last 2 minutes.
Every week we talk about it, and this one the Raiders put it right. They fumbled. That ball had to have gone in from 62.
Last Sunday against Denver. Not going to have a chance this time. And let's get the halftime report from Tracy.
Guys under the play.
So Brady throws for over 200 in that first half. He's going to come out with a completion to open the third quarter, and Lewis able to dance around and pick up another 5.
Yeah, instantly. That's great quarterback play. One time you get pressure, it's out.
And there's a completion for a first down to Amendola.
Who you're going to stop on each play.
And it could be a different running back, by the way, every week too, so you never know. And here they're going to go long again. Open is Cooks! Cooks! No one near him! Touchdown, New England!
A bust. You got the rookie right here. One of his first games playing, and he's got no help over the top. See how there's no safety? You got to run deep with him. Why are you down here? There's nobody helping you out there. And Melifonwu has got to learn that.
Remember last year, they opened at New Orleans. Cooks was with the Saints, and he scored on a 99-yard bomb against the Raiders last year. Of the city. And some of the NFL teams like the Raiders and the Patriots, Steelers and Cowboys donating a lot of money to the Earthquake Fund here, and a lot of the heroes and first responders were honored here at halftime. Extended an agreement here to come back to Mexico through 2021 at least once a year. Pass complete.
Mistakes. That's the difference. Can't stop them.
Go to Lynch. And Branch falls on him at the 43. Gain of 5. They're
excited about it. I want to see that fan base. It'll be interesting to see how quick it takes.
2nd and 5. Hopping ahead to get away from the pressure. That's a pretty nifty move, and Lynch able to take it an additional 5 or 6 yards for a first down. Good.
There's plenty of time left. They just need points on this drive.
But how do you stop points on the other side?
Well, you're exactly right.
Oh, yeah, that tackle. Clothesline tackle.
7 ball in there. You throw it a little away to make sure there's never a pick, never a tip ball. So you knew they would very seldom score touchdowns.
Now that hit on the back of the helmet of Landon Roberts. 3rd down now. 3rd and 10. Patriots trying to rush 5. Carr steps up from the heat. Lofts it over the head of Roberts.
Get this punt and turn and run back inside the 10-yard line because it's automatic touchdown.
100%. Touchdown or field goal.
Yeah.
Oh, how about that play? That was Johnny Holton flying in the air, but it's a touchback.
That was where it was.
That's where it was.
Picture in your pop culture.
1st and 10, and Lewis loses his shoe. Recovered by the Raiders.
Take your time, run the ball right here. Take the play action.
Wide open, Cooks putting up monster numbers. He's got a 52-yard catch and a 64-yard touchdown reception.
Linebacker this year, but you can't not stay deep.
Brady again, it's going up top. Goes underneath, and Burkhead tackled by Bowman. Now
NFL, 3rd highest completion percentage you talked about in the history of the NFL in a season, 71.
There's Lewis.
You know, they're not.
We're just shredding this defense now.
He should go hit that. If you don't trust your other guy to do his job, you won't do yours.
Burkhead dives off the right side for a gain of 3, maybe 4.
He made the plays, Jim, with that stat.
The big first and last is Brady's shovel pass at the last moment, and Burkhead is able to make the catch. Brady's pass in the direction of Amendola. They brought in, by the way, Cameron 62 and called it.
I'll say push right. No, pull left.
How about center?
I was coming with that.
That was next. Another three. 51 and 62-yard kicks by Gostkowski. Like they often do, where they try to go with the short kick and pin you inside the 20. Just go ahead and in this game. Versus 350 for the Patriots. Backpedaling and firing out of reach for Cook. The passing performances has been held to 88 yards in the air today. Lynch trying to get outside, and he does.
Fans are passionate and they know football.
Yeah, they understand the game. 3rd and 9. And Roberts able this time to spin around and pick up a first down.
Here, there's ways to get that done, and I know they would love it, and they would
support it. You know that.
They would 100% support it. This is a great fan base here.
Olawale with the reception. Doesn't mean it's going to all be in Mexico City, by the way. It could be one of those games. Could be in Monterrey. Here comes a blitz. Jones coming after him.
One-on-one jump ball.
Crabtree fighting for it. And McCourty was right there with him to break it up. It was so good. It was definitely WWE or the Gladiators, whatever. 3rd and 6. Oh, and Cooper was open in the flat.
A bit of this, 3-by-1s. Let's read half the field reads. Different things like that, and it just hasn't come to fruition yet.
There's a flag down where King punted the football.
Talking to Oakland's sideline.
Running in the kicker, defense number 53. Oakland has elected to take that 5-yard penalty and repeat 4th down.
And now and this doesn't work out either.
No, the second effort just hooked.
Never had a chance.
Come right down the line. And Riley breaks up the play. Horrible start to the second half.
Patriots. The last time I saw these guys was at Super Bowl 49. I didn't get the ball. They didn't go to him there on 4th and 1. As Lewis has another nice run, rips off on Wally instead. They got stopped, and now the Patriots operating on the Raiders side of the field. Lewis, no gain.
Illegal use of the hands to the face defense, number 96. That 5-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Automatic, 1st down.
It's important. You see lining up over here, Gronkowski.
Lewis and a loss of 1. You know, we haven't mentioned Ted Karras enough. No issues. They're running the football, running up the middle effectively. 2nd and 11. That's Bennett.
What's the pajama thing?
I couldn't tell you.
I know you got it.
I have no knowledge of that. 3rd and 5. Throws it in the area of James Whitekowski. Tack on 3 more, put the total at 30.
Catching the ball.
Yeah.
They're trying. They're getting to the jugs machine. They're trying to catch a bunch. Just
Todd doesn't have an answer for that.
and gets past you.
Pass over to Roberts.
Yeah, they just need to continue to just improve. That's all this football. Like the biggest thing is this, and New England knows this. That's why everybody writes them off, right? Football, more red zone plays, more 3rd down plays. Let's get off the field. You know, let's never turn the ball over on offense.
Good pass this time. Crabtree loses his helmet, picks up the 1st down.
We'll discuss that in a second here, but one of the things was just about improving your personnel throughout the year. Everyone thinks it's in the offseason. They do it during the year. It's about
Cincinnati on the road 33-13 that day, but 2nd and 6 near midfield to start the 4th to Cooper. And
3 times they've, I swear, almost shut people out. Did they shut out?
they did. That's 3rd shutout of the season. Carr's pass deflected. That's deflected by Trey Flowers.
How about something to get them going?
Crabtree makes a nice move. Pick up the 1st.
in the NFL. It's because the coverages they play. A lot of man coverage, a lot of one-on-one.
Roberts. How many times have he been spun around today? Of course, the one time it was the costliest play of the game. A flag is down.
Holding. Defense number 23. That 5-yard penalty results in an automatic first down.
Yeah, they'll take the penalty, handle them.
I didn't see that one coming.
Big fashion. It was on CBS's air. Here's a first down throw. Carr to Holton. It's pushed at the last minute, but that was Jones. That's a punch. You can't do that.
He punched him.
Right in front of an official, no less. Hey, turned around and took a swing at Jonathan Jones. Jones, yeah, that's a good move by that official to come step in front of him.
It's a hitch and go.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 16. 15-yard penalty. Still first down. That penalty is the first in the category. If number 16 gets a penalty similar, he will be ejected from the game.
We're digging.
Raiders trying to show a little fight of some sort. They got flagged for it as they should. And there's Washington.
2 minutes to go. It's 4th and 18 kick field goal.
Carr steps up. Patterson, did he scoop it off the ground?
I don't know, but hurry up and run up and snap the ball.
They rule incomplete. They rule incomplete.
It's the only angle that is that part of the field.
Oakland is challenging the ruling on the field of an incomplete pass.
I mean, based on that one, he caught it.
Certainly looked good. Would have had a great view of it.
So now that looked like it hit the ground, right? But we saw the other view that didn't hit the ground. That's a catch. So watch right here. The other view looked like it touches first. That does not come off the ground.
That's hands are under it.
That's a catch.
After review,
22.
the ruling has been changed to a catch. We're going to place the ball at the 16-yard line. It will be Raiders ball, 1st and 10.
Safety do. Does he go help outside or does he come inside and help? I'd look at him, and right there you'll throw either outside of the field to Patterson or inside the field. Yep.
Across the middle they go down to the 9.
The targets aren't going to catch the ball down here. It's going to be somebody else.
He's looking for Crabtree. He throws it over his head. Gilmore had him held up. Defended him well. Got his man. Cooper reaches for the pylon. Touchdown, Raiders.
Is it in? Oh, yes, that's a touchdown.
That's a nice play. Look at the way he planted his feet to get the leverage to be able to do that. And then no doubt about it, they're going to go for 2, by the way.
So, Jim, we just talked about the last play, right? So you what you can.
Richard is the running back. Back in the end zone, and it is caught for the 2 by Crabtree.
Has to be.
To Vecchio. McCourty. I don't know who thought that was going to be his first onside kick, but we'll be there on Thursday. Look forward to having all of you with us on that special holiday as Brady fires it out to about the 36 is where they'll give him forward progress. To
every camp, Jim.
That's awesome. 2nd down and 4. Play action, and Brady wide open with a flag out. That's Allen.
They want football here. They love it.
1st and 10, Lewis. To the 42. It's JB, Phil, thank you. Of course, the Raiders' next opponent will be Denver in Oakland next week. Brady. He was hit low on the throw with the blow.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 52. That penalty will be enforced from the end of the catch. Automatic, 1st down.
So Brian Hoyer, his backup, who saw action in their game last week. Of course, the whole odyssey for Hoyer after joining the team, too.
There's so many reasons a guy like Brady loves having him.
We met with Tom this week. He was
watch a football game, and it's like Hoyer will do that. So to have that guy, that's really important at that age. It allows you to feel like, hey, this is still not just always competition.
3rd and 3, down to the 3. Ball comes out incomplete. Good from 62, 51, and 40. They keep getting shorter by about 11 yards. And this one from 29. So the Patriots have to love what they're seeing. We all have. The hospitality has just been absolutely fantastic. I hope we get a chance to come back and do another game here soon.
I hope so too. This is one of my favorite places to visit and be around. The people are fantastic here, I tell you.
No question. There's a first down. Pass play, or is it? Yeah, on the run. The Sokolow yesterday throughout the last couple of days. Fantastic scene there too.
How do you pronounce that?
Sokolow?
Is that with the S or is it?
It's spelled with a C, but we say it with an S now.
Okay, I thought it was spelled with a C.
Yeah. You're going to get me on that. Chris Patterson picks up the first. I should be asked.
Spectacle though.
First down. And kind of a rival. I mean, it was truly memorable. 2nd and 1. Patterson again. Carr in trouble. In trouble. Taken down. Pair of division leaders. That's going to be a good one. Olawale taking the pile, taking a whole bunch of players with him. Down to the New England 40.
Who are both sitting there that could go on a run with the talent that they have. But right now I haven't quite got in position to fight.
Olawale able with that last spin move to take Marcus Flowers with him and pick up the first. By the way,
it's not like they lost a whole bunch of guys or so line's pretty much back.
Carr down the field, got an open man. But Cooper's got to be out of bounds. He is.
He can run the football, and when you can run the football, your quarterback is Drew Brees, they're going to have a chance against anybody.
And another drop. That was Roberts.
Just go outside of him and run go. There he goes outside of him running a half version of go.
How about another drop? My goodness, Washington this time.
That's going to be close. That's going to be one to watch for, though. That's going to be a close one. I don't know if he's going to go.
4th and 3, and he was open.
Going to come in and just throw the ball on every down, right?
There was something about the way as they handed off here. There was something about the way the Cowboys, when they would break huddle and the way they would motion. And 2nd and 6 as Hoyer hands it off to Burkhead.
Hey, Jim, can you tell us what's going on? It's like the whole AFC's in the wild card race, isn't it?
It does. Seems like that.
Cleveland's out. Who else, maybe? Maybe Indianapolis. Going to obviously move to 4-6, but they're only 2 back, and they hold the tiebreaker. They beat Kansas City last time.
That Thursday night thriller that we had a chance to witness. Maybe the game of the year so far in the regular season.
9-on-7's getting in the playoffs.
Where are they going to run it? Olawale. Close it out at 33-8 is the final.
That looked like a Pro Bowl run. Everybody watch our own feet and legs, and nobody hits us.
So the Patriots 2-game road trip through altitude at Denver and at Mexico City. They outscore the Broncos and the Raiders 74-24. 33-8 is the final here.